are we really listening to Beijing? Just returned from an intense week in China. We're dealing with high-level security policy issues between China and the West, the rest of the world. And my bottom line takeaway is the fact that the Chinese believe that they are doing more and more. It's being recognized very little by the rest of the world, and that they're prepared to do some very significant things, even in fields like cybersecurity. If you roll back a little bit, let's start with something like the area of peacekeeping, international peacekeeping. A couple years ago, China was not involved at all. Today, there are more Chinese peacekeepers around the world in UN deployed missions than the other 4 permanent members of the UN Security Council. You have in the Gulf of Aden and the Indian Ocean, the Somali pirate problem, where China is playing a very significant role, and more importantly, has recently offered to step up its role, including the offer to the European Union to relieve the EU of some of its particular duties, which it's said has been a heavy burden for them to carry. This kind of stepping up by China is something that I think we have to pay more attention to. The West tends to be heavily critical that China's not carrying its weight, not doing more. China now is training military police and military in Afghanistan. That's a positive development as part of the international community's response to that part of the world. I think perhaps the biggest test case, though, comes in something the Chinese made very clear, Chinese leaders over the past week, and that is that China, as a victim of cyber attacks, is prepared to really step up equally with the West and the rest of the world to begin to usher in a whole new era of cybersecurity. This would be a really phenomenal development if China would stand up with Europe, the United States, Japan, and others, and really play a leadership role in defining, one, what are the threats to all of us? We're in this together with cyber attacks and cybersecurity. And secondly, what can we actually do? What are those kinds of norms and rules which all of us need to apply? If in fact the Chinese, and I believe they are, serious about moving forward on this, this will be a huge development. So we should be listening. Let's listen much more carefully to China. Let's challenge them and let's bring them in. There's a real opportunity with cybersecurity.